Good morning, guys. Well, good afternoon, guys. Now, I know I said I was going to do a part 2 video on my weekend in Florida, and I did. So I'm not a liar. But it was absolutely terrible. It was me sitting in front of a camera talking. It looked a little bit like this. At the airport, my flight was supposed to leave from Tampa to Chicago at 4:55 p.m. And nobody wants to hear that. So I've decided to make a review video, in a sense. And, in a sense, I've been spending nearly 4 years on. In a sense. I'm going to review, or at least give you my personal opinion, on living in Kansas, the state of Kansas. I've been here for almost 4 years now. And I think I have a fairly good opinion. Or at the very least, perspective on what it's like to live in Kansas. And, yeah. Let's start with the pros and cons, right? But before I even get into the pros and cons, there's basically two categories of people that live in Kansas, at least where I am. Category 1, people affiliated with the military. Category 2, people who were born here and never left. That's about it, really. So now, pros and cons. Pros. Sunsets are nice. And before I get into the cons, let it be known, I'm a native Floridian. I like warm weather. I don't like cold weather. I don't like this part of the country. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks, the way it feels, anything like that. So now, into the cons. Actually, give me a second on the cons. I'm gonna make a list. Yeah, I'm gonna make a list. Let's restart with the pros and cons. Pros, nice sunsets. Also, for your outdoorsmen, there are some outdoor things to do. You got your hunting, your fishing. Hunting I've just never gotten into, never had the money really to do it. Didn't have people in my life close to me that didn't grow up, so I never really hunted. Fishing, being from Florida, we fished a lot. Coming here, I was new to freshwater fishing. Got into it for a little bit a couple years ago and haven't really gone back. I'd rather stay inside and play video games. So. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, so cons. It's cold. Very cold. I hate the cold. I don't like the cold. I despise the cold. It's windy. Now you combine those two things, like any two things you don't like. If I combined raw tomatoes with anchovies, and yeah, I wouldn't like it. So cold and wind together, two things I don't like, gross, hate it, absolutely disgusting. I find it kind of boring. Like anywhere or anything, if you have money, you can find things to do, whether it's go out to eat at nice restaurants or pay to travel to, Kansas City, which is a few hours away. I mean, Colorado is a few more hours away. So yeah, I mean, there's potential, but where we're at in Kansas, it's not a whole lot to do. So, yeah. But another big thing for me in regards to Kansas is the stigma attached to it because of the military. I kind of went into a military-esque opinionated video already. That being attached to the state of Kansas and 4 years of just not wanting it, not being here.
You want.
It's coming. Yep. That's it for this video. I know I said I'd make a part 2 to my last one, and I did. So I'm not a liar, but it was not any good. Goodbye.